Okay, so today is going to be really, really nice. I just want you to sit. This chair is lower than normal. If you have a chair where your knees are at 90-degree angles, that is great. We're just going to kind of work on our hips and our posture. So the first thing I want you to do is cross one leg. This chair is so low. I'm like, oh God. Okay, so kind of sit forward in your chair and cross one leg over the other. And then I want you to sit tall. And then if you have the flexibility, lean forward. And you should feel a stretch in that right hip or left hip, whichever leg you're doing. Press down a little bit on the knee and then twist your foot towards you. So you're just going to get this really nice stretch. Hips definitely from, sitting at the computer all day. Hip flexors are tight. Huck is delighted to be here. Okay, now we're going to switch sides. Now this, for me, I have arthritis in my left hip. So I have really very bad flexibility. I'm actually going to have to get a hip replacement. So this side, I don't have as much flexibility. So I actually don't have to lean. If I just sit right here, I have a stretch. So I'm actually going to support myself here so I can sit tall, and then I'm going to twist my foot. So we're just holding for a little bit. If you want to, you can be dynamic and you can roll that ankle. That feels good too. Ooh, that feels nice. Okay, now I'm going to have you bend over. I'm going to have to miss this table. What I want you to do is I want you to turn your thumbs up. You're straight, your back is straight, your abs are in, and then I'm just going to have you lift up and then out. So you're doing like a T and a Y. So this is getting right into those shoulder blades, right into your posture, and just kind of working those muscles that we kind of neglect sometimes. Now this one, you're going to feel it without weights. You can always add weights. I would suggest going really light. I knew I was going to hit that table. Good. And just take it nice and slow. Like really stop here and feel your shoulder blades like you're pinching, like you're holding a pencil in between your shoulder blades. And now here you're getting into your rear delts. Just going to do one more of each. And then up. Okay, now we're going to stand up and I'm going to have you, so we're going to stretch the hamstrings a little bit. So you're going to bend over and then just tap that toe. So you're going to tap and then bring your toe up as high as you can. So you're going to get, down to that calf. Good. Just do a few of these. Just feels nice to do something nice and easy and slow. Okay, then you're going to take that same leg and now we're going to get part of your hip and part of your glutes. So you're just going to like cock that hip out to the side and just see, you kind of have to maneuver around until you can find where that stretch is in there. Like kind of like right there. So we're kind of getting down here. Your iliotibial band that runs down the side of your leg. If you've ever had an injury there, you know exactly where that is. Good, and now we're going to do the hamstring on the other side. So you're just going to tap and then up. And you're supporting yourself on your other leg, not on your knee, but on your thigh. So these are just the simplest things you can do. Just, a few minutes just to feel good in your body. One more. Good. And now we're going to do this side. So now this side is very different for me because of my hip. So I kind of have to maneuver a little bit differently. But you're just going to kind of like you're posing for a picture. Look at me. Good. That feels good. Now I can tell, like I feel this a lot more in my hip flexor than my glutes, so that's how I know that that's really tight. So now the last thing we're going to do is you're going to take one leg back and then you're going to squeeze your butt and then lower down. So you're kind of in a lunge, but you want to feel the front of that hip and then down into your quad. And then you can also press that heel down, and then you're going to get a whole stretch here. And then if you want to make a big time stretch, you can stretch your arm up, and that's almost like a full body stretch. Good. Now we're going to do the other side. So the first thing you do is squeeze your butt, lower down. Good. And then press that hip down. You want to keep your butt squeezed the whole time so that you feel that right there. And you can deepen the stretch by taking the arm back, or if you need to hold on to something, you can do that. Good. Okay, now you're just going to squat down, take a big deep breath, and you're done. That was your afternoon wake-up call. Huckleberry says hello. Bye-bye.